have purpose to fulfill a destiny. It takes vision, yeah. With a vision, you'll succeed.
Hello, thank you so much for joining me for Power Purpose Points with me, Shantorio P. Gilbert, and I am a certified life purpose coach, author, public speaker, trainer, and I am also a facilitator. And today's message is for those of you who are in the process of making a decision, but you don't know, or you may not be sure if you are hearing clearly or directly from God. So the title of this message today is called Stepping Out on Blind Faith, because guess what? Sometimes when you are in the process of making a decision, God is waiting on us and not you waiting on Him. He just simply wants us to trust Him. So I hope that you enjoy this message. Stay tuned, tune in, and I pray that this message will encourage you and will inspire you to step out on blind faith. Thank you for tuning in to Power Purpose Points with me, Shantorio P. Gilbert. I am a certified life purpose coach, author, public speaker, trainer, and facilitator. Today's topic is entitled Stepping Out on Blind Faith. First of all, before we get into this message, I'm going to talk about what is blind faith. We already know that we can't see faith, neither can we feel it. Many times you just have to know that you're walking by faith and realizing that faith is the substance of what you hope for, and it is the evidence of what cannot be seen. So in other words, your hope and your belief is the substance. All the time when we have to make or when we have a desire to achieve or accomplish a goal, whatever it may be, God doesn't always lightning and thunder from the sky and gives us clear or specific directions on what we need to do. Often He requires you to sit with Him and listen for His voice that speaks still and quietly. Also, there are times when we have to walk by faith in making decisions, and you will already know what you need to do. But because of fear or uncertainty, you will experience internal conflict. And so that internal conflict comes from the battle of the mind. Now back to blind faith. The English Stock Exchange defines blind faith as lacking in some components of information, but still continuing to believe in something. So in other words, you may not have all of the answers or the evidence that you need to know that something is going to work out for you, but you still trust and believe that it will somehow work out regardless of the missing components and regardless of the lack of information. Based on my personal experiences, here are 3 power purpose points to walking by blind faith or stepping out on blind faith. Power purpose point number 1, seek God's face. Seek God's face like your life depends on it, because ultimately it does. Your destiny and your future is at stake. Spend time seeking God for wisdom and counsel. Allow Him to guide you along the way. Power purpose point number 2, pay attention. This is very important. You must know how God speaks to you and how God deals with you. Pay attention to signs and even warnings that God is trying to show you to give you a hope and an expected outcome. God deals with me in dreams. Often I try to pay attention to what has happened in my dreams, my mood, or any important detail that might be important or pertinent in my decision making. Power purpose point number 3, seek godly counsel from those who you trust that are in a position of authority, such as your spiritual leader or your pastor, etc. But ultimately, the final decision is between you and God. But having a voice that hears directly from God is extremely important and helpful. When you are walking by blind faith, especially when major decisions are involved, You just have to trust God. I hope that this message encourages you, and I hope that you are inspired. I pray that God will give you what you have been asking Him for, and I pray that you will find the courage to step out on blind faith. Just know that whatever you're believing God for, that He is working behind the scenes to bring to pass what you have been believing Him for. This is all that I have for you today. If you like this content, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Facebook at Walking in Purpose Coaching LLC and on Instagram at Walking in Purpose Coaching. You can also visit my blogs at wipurpose.com. Once again, I hope that you are encouraged. I pray that you are inspired. And until next time, we'll see you later. God bless you.